Alright guys, I'm doing an unboxing. This is my new chainsaw bar that I decided for my Makita over here. Because this bar here is pretty wore out. So I did some research and I also put a poll out on the community tab on my channel, and I didn't get any responses, so I had to do some due diligence and research. And I'll probably be trying a lot more bars, but I wanted to give this one a try. So let's open this box, guys. So I already cut it open over here. I'm going one-handed, guys. Here's the guy I got it from. It was off of eBay. So if you guys need anything, it was a pretty good deal. It is. I'll show you. It is a steel, whatever you want to call it. Steel 25-inch or 24 or 5, whatever they call it, a 25, for my chainsaw here. And then it also came with chain, so that's pretty cool. It is 33 RS, so should be full chisel. And I've heard pretty good things about it. So yeah, let's take a peek at this stuff here. Curious. Yeah, full chisel. Full chisel, has a pretty good little beak on it. Good little oiling holes. Seems pretty sharp out the box, so that's pretty good. Be trying that out. And then as for this, let's take a peek at it. There you go. Pretty nice. Nice little oiling hole. Paint is pretty nice. Everything looks pretty good on it. You can see here is steel, and then here is some other type of material. So doesn't have a tip that you can oil, but a lot of people say that's fine. But it is a replaceable tip, which is nice. Pretty light. Pretty cool. It's seems pretty sturdy too. So yeah, that's what I'm working with right now. So pretty excited to get this on. Alright, I hope you guys can see okay in here. I don't know why it's looking so dark on here. But anyway, I got my chainsaw stuff. Basically my two my Echo and my Makita taken apart, and the bar, and there's all the crap from them, and got everything. I'm gonna blow them out. Let me look at these settings real quick, guys. Oh no, it looks mad dark on my screen, but maybe it's working. We'll find out, guys. So, and then I'm gonna put a new bar I have a new chain for my Echo, but I'm gonna put a new bar. I already had this, so I'm just gonna use it. So that's gonna be the new bar for the Echo. I'll probably upgrade that eventually to, I don't know, some type of pro bar. I might try something else like a Sugihara or Canon or something like that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys use. I'll be interested to see how they're working for you guys. All right, guys, I don't know what's up with my GoPro. I gotta switch to this. This is the same light, but this is what I'm working with. All right, you have to get an adapter for the chainsaw for the still bar to fit the, it's kind of like a Husky. You have to get the little Husky to still adapter bar, or you have to make like a little spacer. You know, some people use wire. And then some people use, like they make like a little piece of sheet metal or something, and then do that way to make it to fit in the bigger holes that the still has. So this is what we have. It's a 25-inch bar as opposed to 20-inch bar. And if you guys don't know, if you measure this from here to there, it's gonna measure way more than 25. I think it was like almost 28 inches. So you measure it from the start of the, you know, you put your tape measure here and then measure it to here, if you guys don't know that. And then that'll work out to about, you know, 25 inches, give or take. Then you can round up a little bit. But yeah, that's how you do it. And then what's weird is the 20-inch bar off my Echo, which I know they don't fit on this, but says it's you know, it's a 20-inch bar, and then the bar that came with this saw, which because I bought it used, is a 20-inch bar, but the Echo one is like 2 inches shorter, so it's just kind of weird. And then the chain, I gotta count the drive links because the Echo is 72 drive links, but I gotta count the other one. I just think it's kind of weird. So, little thing to figure out, but I'm gonna get this thing mounted. I mean, I'm mounted, but I'm gonna finish up. All right, guys, she's all done. Everything fits. Chain's nice and ready. Not too tight. Gotta be careful, almost cut my finger. Not too tight, pretty good. It's a hair tight because it is a new chain, but it will stretch out a little bit. And then also too, here's the chain. Still 33 RS, 84 drive links, full chisel. It's a full house chain. So I'm probably gonna I might get a couple more chains because I want to do a video, a skip tooth versus a full comp and see what happens. But yeah, it's not too long. It's a 25-inch bar, so it's not that heavy because it is the light bar. It is a little bit more wobbly, I would say, but for what I'm gonna use it, I think it's gonna do great. So hopefully it'll last a while. I'm cleaning this so I can put my new bar on it, but I just want to show you this. I think it's kind of interesting. So this is a Echo 590 Timberwolf, supposedly 20-inch bar. And this may be common knowledge for some people, but I'm just showing you guys. So you just put it on, you know, where about it would be. Probably around, right about there with the chain maybe. And then you put tape measure. I gotta get on this other side so you guys can see. Get this tape measure and you measure to the chainsaw. Now this is only 19 inches. Okay, so say if it's all the way, that's 19 and 1/2. So they say you can round up. But what's weird or cool is the chain, 72 drive links, right? I don't know if you guys can see this. 72 drive links right here, right? Okay. This chain that was on my Makita, 72 drive links, right? But this chain is longer. Here, I'm gonna hold them straight up. Hold them straight up. I think it's because maybe it's one of them's a lower profile. I don't know. But you can see here, that's the same distance. This one's longer, same drive length. Maybe because well, it looks the same. It looks the same to me. Maybe the links are bigger. I don't know. Just kind of weird. So I just wanted to share that. And then also too, I want to share this. So say I wanted to put this bar on, which doesn't really fit. You'd need like some shims or a spacer. So look at this. This thing, right where the Echo was, right? This thing's right at 20 inches. Right? I think that's kind of weird, don't you? Kind of weird to me, but kind of interesting as well. So I really could run this Makita chain that was on my Makita. I could run it on this saw, but I don't know if I would even have enough adjustment because of the difference. You know, it's like a 1/2 inch difference, which is weird. So just want to show you that little tidbit too. Kind of weird, but kind of cool. Maybe I'm just being weird and it's common knowledge, but I like to figure out little things like that. That way I know, you know, some bars are different. So here's what I decided, and I'll give you the reason why I decided to go with these. It is, I already had the Echo bar, and I was in need of a new bar because it's starting to cut wonky, and the paint was peeling up on it. It's kind of looking horrible. So I am going to get my bar dresser and try to dress this bar to have a, you know, backup, and as well as do the same thing with the Milwaukee. I mean, I always say I'm saying Milwaukee with the Makita, excuse me. So the reason I went with the Stihl Roll-A-Matic is because the lightweight is because I got a deal on it on eBay. So basically for the price of a new one, you know, it came with the bar and the chain. So that's why I snagged it. And I've seen them around town, you know, I always see people using them and everyone talks highly of them. So I kind of wanted to get one. And I also wanted to get it an adapter. So I have a Stihl bar with an adapter. So now I can use it basically on any future saw that I'm gonna get. So that was my logic. But I'm sure I'm gonna try Husqvarna bar and all this, you know, bars are not cheap. So I wanted to try out, I think it's one of the top of the line ones, but I've never used it. So only time will tell. It is a little bit flimsy, but that's to be expected. It's not horrible. Also could, if you tighten up the mounts, it's about the same. Could tighten up the mounts, you know, figure it out. But yeah, that's why I went with these two bars. So let me know. Sorry, my dogs are always barking, man. They bark at everything. Every little noise outside, they bark. But yeah, let me know what you guys like to use. I'm also looking at getting, I forgot what it is, but Oregon, they make one. And people say they're really good. They have like the black from like here back. It's black. And then from here up, it's like white. And it's supposed to have it's like a lightweight bar, but it doesn't have a replaceable tip. So I've heard good things because they're not that expensive and they're pretty light for what they are, just you don't get the replaceable tip. So I don't know how often I'm gonna have to replace that tip. Me, usually when the paint is looking really horrible, that's when I'm trying to get a new bar. So that's what I went with. And the reason I got the 25-inch is because I'm about 6 foot and I want to see if that will help me from bending over, you know, when I'm limbing stuff up. But I don't mind the 20-inch, but ultimately I'm probably gonna try the 25 and then I'm gonna get a different saw and try the 28-inch. See what I really like. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. And I hope you guys are having a great new year so far. And if you have any questions or you need me for anything, definitely let me know. And then I will have more future videos for you guys. So take care. Talk to you later.